Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to some Let's Play RimWorld. We are the uncreatives, we do not research. And we have had an extended period of nothing very exciting happening. We did have a baby, Kramer had their baby, and actually they just got married, Kramer and, whomstever. With you? And Vikinger, yes, they just had their baby shortly after they got married. I did go and build that growth for Giselle, the new baby, a healthy birth, actually. What are the genetics on this one? Wake up in pure, okay, fine. Pollution stimulus. Okay, it's not immunity to it or anything like that. It's fine, actually. Oaks never get addicted. So wait, okay, so that's interesting. It's not that wake up doesn't affect you. It's that you never get addicted to it. And then the pollution stimulus is good too. Okay, so you're gonna eat a lot of food, which is a little annoying, but that's fine. You're also unattractive. Oh, an ugly baby. Yeah, most babies are like deformed little potato things anyway. I get it, I understand. Is that just me? I don't know. Anyway, so Giselle's in the growth vat. The other thing we got is we did go and get a trade ship that came by and gave us we bought some Gravelite panels. I bought like 50 or something just to have a ridiculous amount. I think it only takes 2 or 4 per vac barrier. It's not very much. So I went ahead and vac that up. I also remembered to finally replace this bed that I always keep defaulting to. Our first medical bed, which had been normal, went and replaced it. So that is now excellent quality. I'm replacing all our dining room chairs with comfy ones. We've got the fabrication bench going on here. And a bunch of books have cycled by. Oh, right. We got the vitals monitor, which is lovely. And yeah, and then fabrication finish as well. I built the fabrication bench. All we can do right now is build components, which you don't need, but it's in place. And we have gotten our first post-fabrication book, Recon Armor, which we're starting to research, which is lovely. But now we've got a raid. So we got some imps, and they are going to saporize us, which is annoying. I wonder if we might be able to hit them with a mortar or two before they get there. I'm not sure. They're going to... They don't have a breach axe? Actually, we might be able to hit them with a mortar or two. Let's very quickly throw all y'all on there. Oops, that one I did. And then everyone else, you're going to rapidly get in position. I've already told everyone to stay inside the walled area, so that's okay. And yeah, so they're going to chooch through there. But yeah, we might be able to hit them with a shot or two. All right, I'm going to go and now pick up everyone. No, not melee attack. And move over here somewhere. We could get behind the fence for some cover. Like, my thought had been to choke point. I don't know, maybe I should just go and do that. Clump you guys up, and then you two come out over here just to pull the flamethrower. That's gonna happen. We're gonna have to go and rekennel the horses, or repennel the horses. Sort of center line up a little bit more. We've got a few different like little psychic powers and stuff we could use. The low shield. And a Santi Lance. I might want a combat command. That's coming out of Loser here. So let's center up Loser. Just, this isn't the most threatening raid, but this can prove so annoying with the fire. It can actually be really disruptive. Let's move a little further back so that we don't actually get so we don't get shot in the back of the head. Okay, I'm going to unrecruit you. You guys can go and run in. It's going to be fine. There's a little bit of fire everywhere. Does someone have I guess we might want to force 1 or 2 people to carry fire foam poppers. Preferentially over something else just to deal with this. No, the horsey. Putting out all these fires are going to be annoying. All right, they are fleeing. Jamila. Oh, you're probably on fire. What I'm going to do is just reset everyone. We might still be doing some opportunity shots. Death of Foal. And, did we wait? the rain is very well timed. Can you just finish that one off before they church through the rest? Thank you. Okay. Unforbid everything. We do have some wigglers. Let's do a quick little capture and we'll analyze them afterwards. You and you. Oh, and EU. I mean, they might all bleed to death. It's fine. I'm not too stressed. I'm not too bothered by it. I had a quest offered while you guys were away. There were some people who wanted to come and visit for a while. And I was like, you know what? No, I don't care. I don't need those things. What's forbidden here? Is it the wall? It is the wall itself. There we go. Good. And then we will unrestrict. And then, yeah, hopefully that gets rebuilt pretty quickly. In fact, I might want to be like, listen, book. You are very tired. I get it. But come down over here. I guess I could... Hold on. Let's get Priest to come and do this. Oh, you got to move that body. Her. Okay, it's been moved. Now do that. And all the horses have been brought in there. I was actually in the middle of organizing a caravan when the raid happened. So we'll have to restart that in just a second. There we go. Okay, we are sealed in because that door is still there, which is great. All right, we'll let that shoot through. But yes, it is time for us to caravan, I think, to the north. Yeah. So we're going to do that. But yeah, we've cycled a lot of books. You know, now that all that excitement is down, we can go back to just chit-chat about stuff. Yeah, not a tremendous amount of changes, considering the fact that, did we go like a full quadrum nearly in-game? Something like that. And it was pretty low-key, but it gave us a chance to do things. I was wondering about putting the vac seals in here, because that would contain the temperature in the hospital a little bit better. And even over here, where the temperature is important for work rate. I might not worry about it. Maybe the next time we get a heat wave... Maybe, you know what, maybe I should preemptively get a little AC in here. And then, yeah, next time we get a heat wave or cold snap, although that's less of an issue, we can go and vac seal those just for the temperature for in the hospital and then the workshop to be a little bit better. But there's no reason to get another electronic... Wait, Lawman needs a rescue? Oh, you're just very beat up. Okay. Very beat up. And we'll have to double check because, yeah, Lawman will need a weapon re-equipped to them. That should be fine. We got normal hauling priority. Yes, good, excellent. And yeah, there'll have to be some burn ending. Actually, this might be a good time. I'm going to do this to try to get these guys cremated before they start to rot. Oh yeah, so we do have these prisoners. Let's take a look at them. So imps are interesting because they're always cranky. Running around, careful shooter, slothful. I mean, you can fight. Yeah, weak immunity, slow wound healing. Like, you are pretty vulnerable to dying. I'm going to say you are unexciting. We'll just release you. It's fine. And you're missing a toe. No, don't like delicate. And then Marith. Quick sleeper. Chemical interest, cooking, some shoot. Nah. I mean, unless they're like really impressive, I have absolutely zero desire to pick up one of these fellers. So yeah, that's going to be fine. So, yeah, the hauling, I mean, obviously we'll be hauling the corpses in here, but it also does make sure someone should be cremating. Inspired trade from Stein. Okay. And yeah, these are all cloth chairs. We actually, yeah, we are out of cotton, although there's another harvest coming soon, so that should be fine there. It's interfering with our corset making, but that's okay. Not too concerned about that. I'm sure a bunch of these things are just going to get burninated. In fact, we could probably pack a lot of those on our caravan. I might want to wait to organize the caravan until these bodies are dealt with, because packing the caravan would be a little bit of a distraction. If we start to get the rot, it'll just be annoying. So yeah. So Giselle is going to pop out here. Is it at 3? They become children or 4? Let's say 3, but all of a sudden I'm like, hold on, I think my brain is just having a fail one way or the other. You know, it's clearly a number I haven't memorized. I should have memorized at this point, and I've never hesitated before. But all of a sudden, it's like, you know, it's like when you've like written a word, you know, your entire life, and then all of a sudden you're like trying to like write down the word road, and you can't remember if the A comes before the O or the other way around. You're like, how did this happen? How is this possible? It's happened to me before with 18, like on stream before. I'm like, all of a sudden I can't remember how to spell 18. I couldn't remember how to spell 8. I'm like, oh my God, is this what it's like to truly lose your mind? But I think it's like, it's almost like a version of, what is it called? Like, it's like the yips in the sports thing, you know, where you're used to doing something completely by muscle memory. Like, you've gone past the manual thought process doing something, and it's just become this automatic thing at this like lower level of your brain. And then all of a sudden, when you take a moment to think about what you're doing, everything goes off kilter. Absolutely. And until you can get out of your head and go back to doing it automatically, then you're just going to have a bad time. But yeah, keep processing these bodies. I mean, it'd be a lot faster if we're also butchering them, but we don't do that on this run. Okay. I mean, having the max haul is also obviously impacting other things, but like, hey, some trees are being chopped and everyone's hauling that immediately, which might not be maximum efficiency currently. There's a lovely wedding over here. Salad. Everyone's got an inspired trade going on. All right. I mean, maybe I should just have someone on the body stuff just to make sure to not alternate. Like, Sayoko, I'm going to force you to be the cremator for the moment. Your mood's good. And then no one else is going to go back here and interact with the bodies the same way. So what I'll actually do is bring the hull back down to normal and get that to finish. And if some of it rots, it's hardly the end of the world. But these big raids, like, I wonder about 2 crematoriums. But I don't think we cremate that often enough to be worried about it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll finish that. Well, I guess I could pack it now. Now that we have the super high priority everything, let's go and send a caravan, accept. We're going to do Book and Hess again. Still love that as a story. And we'll just 4 horses total. And we'll just, a few more survival meals just to make sure. That's good. We can make our own components now. So that's great. I mean, we'll probably still end up buying stuff from time to time. When, like, maybe if I dip below 100 components, I'll start buying them again. Just because it is nice to have a big stockpile. Always buy components normally. But our economy has been so different on this run. Boom. I think there's one of these. Oh, fabrication. That might be the only one that needs to be sold. And then we've got a bunch of craptastic weapons to get rid of. Keep the smoke launcher. We'll keep those. Oh yeah, we got to re-equip what's his face. Yeah, right. That's right. We just keep working until we get the masterwork one. So we'll sell those. No one's going to wear that anymore. Of course. And all this clothes. All that stuff. And then tons of silver. Okay. Doesn't leave anything at home, but if we get a random trade thing, but that's okay. We can always figure out something else to sell them. Flu. 8 colonists of flus. Well, I know we do pinoxycline now. But yeah, flu is one that doesn't get blocked by that, I don't think. Oh, hold on. Do I want to cancel the caravan? Because these people are sick. Yeah. Annoying, because I'm going to have to redo all that again. But yep, let's not send them away while they're ill. I could call some of our caravans. I did go and do quite a few call-ins. I think 3 or 4 in between episodes and really cycle a lot, which is one of the reasons we got so many books. Maybe I should just do that now if we're not leaving. Things are also pretty dirty out here. But who wants to trade? They're going to come here and we're going to get them sick. I love just how modified Mark Book is. We will have to do a run where our goal really is to see exactly how many bionics and various things we can cram into one person. It would be good if we did the extended Arquitect Nexus one where you have to sell your colony 3 times and you only get to keep 5 people. We tried to do it before. That was one of the things with our... Well, I can't remember what was it a Petra something run? But it was one of the archaeology themed ones, and it got sort of set aside because we got an expansion that came out right then. But yeah, it was the idea of really kitting out 5 people completely and preserving them from site to site. We'll have to go again. What research we got left? Oh, Giselle's become a child. There we go. Okay, so it is at 3. Okay. I don't know why my brain was just I don't know anymore. All right, so we'll pop you out and we'll make sure. Copy this. Oh, yes, and then it was desyncing the recreation. That's one of the things we were doing. So I'll do that and that. And then work-wise, patient, that, turn off the childcare, turn off that, and get you synced up with this. And then we may want to do, at least while you're extremely young, we might want to be listen, stay inside the walled area so you don't go nature running outside. Might change later, but that'll be okay. Should become a colonist. Yes, of course, remain a colonist. Your genetics are pretty bad. Not going to deny that. That is really unfortunate set of genes. But we're going to keep you around. Someone's got to unpack that. Are the corpses dealt with? Not quite. And they are rotting now. I know that you are sick there, Vikinger, but let's go and get you to put out some of these things. I'm assuming you're ahead of time on the flu. Oh, yeah, by quite a bit. Yeah, you're totally okay. But yeah, I don't want anyone else seeing. We want to limit how many people are seeing the rotting bodies. Solar flare interrupting our cremation. Very rude. Randall. Come on, man. That is uncool, my dude. All right, we got lots of cotton. So, okay, good. All our Kothi chairs are done. High psychic drone. Okay. And our cooldown on the dance party is going on. And even if it wasn't, we couldn't do it right this second because of solar flare. All right, Randall. That is an impressive move. Kudos to you. More than a little annoying. All right. What are you going to do? Give us a mech raid at the same time? I mean, at least the mortars don't need power. That's good. Fire foam poppers are back here that I hit. I'm like, where are they? But just the trees are in the way. Lots of cocoa. Hopefully that'll help everyone feel a little bit better, despite the flu. And yeah, there are some unknown beds over here. We could move Cuevos and William in here. You know what? I think I might just reassign. Nice to have everyone in there. Rari, right over here. There we go. Get everyone in the main room. Corpse drop right over here is really ungood. Lawman, high psychic drone. Yeah, there's going to be some of that. Can someone just move that away so that we're not all seeing it? Although I do that as soon as the power comes back. It's like, hold on, it would have been actually really convenient to keep that there for the cremation. But Vikinger, go and finish the cremation, please. You're moving. Actually, isn't that bad, but yeah. We did get another bionic eye. So a lot of people are bionic. There's one person who still has an eyesight problem. William is missing an eye. So we'll still be shopping for another one of those. But yeah, I did pick up another one. Okay, do we... I mean, you're basically over your flu. Not quite. I mean, I don't want to send you out until you've hit your immunity. I mean, at this point, we might just be able to do our Imperial trade run, which is nice because we hit 3 places. The tribal one's not the most exciting, but it's still something. West shuttle down. Do you have a book? Harp. Gold. Actually, don't even know if we've got any gold sitting around right now. Bunch of text prints, which we're not going to pursue. Again, we know that these are fine now, but I don't care about that one. You know, we're going through a bunch of industrial medicine. We might want to buy some. We do have a legendary flak cap, although it's probably, yeah, no one's wearing it because it's low percentage. I think people have cycled onto the marine armor. I'm going to go and unsuspend this. We actually have 4, as it turns out, masterwork ones. Oh, I don't look at the hit point. Yeah, only count the ones with, let's say 60% and above hit points. Yeah, okay. I mean, we melt down a lot of the ones with lower stuff, but yeah, we'll start making those, which might cause people to take off their marine helmets and put it on there, which, again, is kind of stupid, because technically they're giving up a little bit of protection, but I'm not going to worry too much. Okay, I'm going to plan the trip now. Again. Are we going to get interrupted? Again. We will see. Book, and Hess, and that, and... we have, like, no hay or kibble? Oh, we might have to look into that. Okay, I'll actually bring the chocolate too, because we can sell some of that. And I realize I'm bringing more food than I need, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, so you can see we got tons of extra Gravlite panels, but that's okay. And then what was I doing? Okay, all the clothes and all the money. Send. This time for sure. Corn. Oh yeah, I turned off the hay growing. Yeah, we should turn that back on. And ambrosia sprout. I was thinking, I had a discussion recently, like, because someone posted, well, online, it's on Reddit or whatever. Someone posted another cool little like modding RimWorld guide, and then it got posted in our Discord. And the discussion of like, oh, what mod would we make you know, just maybe for funsies or whatever. And I did just today finally get the idea of, you know, what would be a nice little mod that would be very appropriate for the sort of thing we would use on our runs where, you know, we mod a couple of things for like some automation quality of life, but nothing that truly changed the rules. We can make a mod that automatically puts these little growing zones around ambrosia and then cleans them up later. Kramer is pregnant again. Lovely. Hopefully this time the genes are less stupid. You're still gonna have huge hunger rate. Total antitoxic lung is great. The wake up Imperious really doesn't matter. A few negative skill things is fine as to offset it. If we could drop this trait and get some metabolic efficiency, that'd be nice. It's not like I'm worried about the amount of food we have. It's more about how often you're gonna have to stop work just to get freaking food during the day, which is annoying. Trade there. Lawman still got cranking his high psychic drone. It's got to be over soon, I would think. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the average duration and the duration limits are for the drones. I don't think they last super duper long. But yeah, hopefully we don't get any horrible mood breaks. Like with Lawman, we could try to like offset it somehow. Well, if Book was still here, I might be able to give you a talking to. Here, I'll get you to consume some chocolate. Oh, you have a catharsis sitting around. Yeah, you're going to be fine, actually. Never mind. Okay. Oh, you like that we release prisoners? Oh, really? Wait, really? Is that a thing always? Or are you kind or something? You are kind, but does everyone else have that? Oh, maybe people are always... I mean, unless you've got some sort of, maybe unless you're psychotic or you're like we want to like execute people, maybe they always get a good thought from that. We'll sell off some chocolate. Yeah, keep that stuff, it's fine. Well, plain leather. I have bought some neutромine, so we're good on that for now. Oh, again, we might want some more industrial medicine. Yeah. Heal and all that, that's fine. We'll sell that. Oh, there we go. There's another book. Toxin. Actually, toxin filtration might be good. I feel like someone was missing an ear. It's not a big deal, but I think someone is actually missing an ear. There's the person who died. Okay, I guess I haven't done that much work on the trade. Hold on a second. Stay paused. Come back over here. Numbers. Hearing. No, everyone's fine. Okay. Come back. Redo this. Sell. Return one who's fine. Do buy the industrial medicine. Okay. I think that's where I was at. We don't need the Lucy. Sell that. Do buy this. We'll skip over that stuff. Wooden plate armor, huh? You know what? I might get another good shield belt. Just to sit around. I can't remember if we've got it on Priest, and we'd still love a third Meleer just because it would make our block a little bit more consistent. So that. Oh, actually, we go slightly over if I do this. There we go. Could give you a gift, but we could always just rocket a gift later. And these things are, yeah, far from that. But our little Imperial run, yeah. I think we could probably leave immediately from home and then get there for the cooldown. I'm not sure. It might not take us 4 days to get there, but we might want to reaccrue a little bit more trade goods before we do that. So letting this run for a little bit longer is nice, especially with all this cotton. We can do a few more corsets. Okay, lots of stuff lying around. Maybe I should go and increase the hauling priority. Actually, I'm just a little surprised that people are this busy. It would be nice to have a cleaning bot, but that continues to be a bit of an issue. Like, basic mech tech is a book we could get, I think. And maybe not. Maybe it never gets offered a book. Because if we have to unlock it through a thing, like it doesn't unlock through a tech print, but if we have to unlock it through having a mechanator, it probably will never offer us a book. At least based on the way the tech prints and the way it sounds like they just never generate books for things that need tech prints, even if you've got them unlocked. We're not going to test that on this run. I mean, I suppose what I could do, like personally and privately, after I feel like this run is just done, right? When we've unlocked all the techs that we've got, I might like on my own be like, okay, I'm going to get a tech print and then see if I ever get offered a book for it, because that might change things. Cargo pods. What do you send me, Randall? 17 herbal medicine. Well, all right. Actually, it looks like we're very low on herbal medicine. Do we grow some? We do. I guess I remember now. We don't actually have to buy the industrial medicine because we do make some. That's where some of that goes. I might want to grow a little bit more herbal stuff. You know, we just did a harvest. I'm wondering. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to change this one to heal root and then turn on the sowing. We don't need the corn here. Although our food amount has gone down, but I have been actively trying to sell some. Maybe I've sold too much. We can always do a little bit of hunting too. Here, we'll do the tame and butcher the muffaloes. Then maybe a little bit of hunting. Tame and butcher is a good way to keep our animal skill up, which might be relevant for some things too. And the hunting's going to take 2 seconds with all our great gunners. I mean, we still need the vegetation for the good meals, but... pops, okay. And yes, all the lances. Yeah, a little bit more heal root. I think that's a good idea. Are we about to get any more tech that might change anything? No, not about to. Biogeneration will be interesting. We could consider doing a regen pod. Get a few people their fingers back and stuff, but I don't know. Oh, Mad Muffalo. Is he mad because we're hunting? Oh my god. Wait, is it literally the one I'm currently trying to tame? Okay, so I don't know who's nearby, but everyone come over here. Lawman, I gotta remember to re-equip your weapon. So do that. Wow, literally the one we're in the middle of taming. Yeah, just try to run a little bit. There we go. Whew. Reset. Finish off. All right. Bruises. I mean, we're well armored and everything, but Randall, that was really a jerk move. That was really a jerk move. The ground here is polluted. Did we leave a waste pack there? I know we had a we had one of the ships, one of the defoliator ships. Do they leave polluted ground behind? So we had a few of them. That might be time based. That compact machinery took a lot of damage. I think that was near one of the sieges. So I think we ended up bombarding it a bunch. Is there a growth area I could get rid of? No, there's only 2 outside, and they both still have ambrosia. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, maybe that could be a little bond. Although, like, exactly how would it work? Just auto puts a little growing thing underneath it, and then remembers which ones we've created, then keeps checking to see if at any point it doesn't have an ambrosia bush anymore, and then it cleans itself up. Again, it's nothing you couldn't do manually, just does some clicks, and therefore falls under my vanilla plus convenience kind of rule. Yeah, we break it with our no authors thing, and maybe one other, I can't remember. The no authors thing is definitely not vanilla, but I like it so much. And it's not like it's a really big deal. Right, yeah, tame, and then they got auto slaughter when they come in. Lots more chocolate ready to go. I mean, that's something else we can vend, which is going to be nice. But then, yeah, we're working on the clothing as well. That's cloth there. I don't like that dull stuff. Maybe I should just really quickly. Could everyone do some hauling, please? I don't like that all this stuff is outside. Bring it in. We get a steady trickle of wood from the cocoa trees. Really not much. If we were still using the wood burning power generators, then there was no way that this would be enough. But for our usage, which really isn't much, maybe occasionally making a little bit of chem fuel, we are like, I think our wood amount keeps going up. In fact, we might want to consider like selling some, or just stuffing some in the pod and then sending it as a gift might be possible. And speaking of, actually, I might want to do one more. I don't know. No, we'll just plan the Imperial one. Because we don't have that much like value stuff sitting around. We do have a good amount of silver. But I'm going to want to use that for our Imperial trade mission. And then when we get back, we can then call some people in. And yeah, maybe gift them some logs. All right. I think this is a good place for us to put a bit of a stop. We'll pick this up next time. And things continue to go well. The research continues to chooch ahead very nicely. The recon armor is going to be really exciting. Are we going to start making recon armor? Normally I skip over recon armor. Because it's like, well, by this point, when we got fabrication, we've got all that, we got our multi-analyzer set up, which we're not doing here. I go recon armor. I basically just treat marine armor as if it was a 12,000 research, right? It's like, well, we may as well. because we've got everything in place. We got all the material in place. Like recon armor is sure, I'm assuming cheaper to make than marine armor, but still a pretty big investment that is kind of going to be overshadowed. But we have no idea when we'll get the marine armor book. And even if we do have it, the research is much slower. So I think when we finish recon armor, and presumably we can't get the book for marine armor until we finish this. I think we still need the prereqs. Whenever we finish recon armor, I think we're probably going to start going ahead and chooching that out, especially since our economy is so good. We've got the material to do it. It will use up a lot of material very quickly, but we're still in a good place to continuously trade for the resources for it. And I mean, at some point we just start buying, say, steel or plasteel, or we do some off-map mining, which is always a possibility for some extra resources. So probably that will happen. We will see. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.